Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelin. I am a certified health coach and a certified nutrition coach. So today I am going to be diving into another spicy topic, very mouth-watering. So I'm going to be talking about, waistline trends, among Nigerian men and how this big waistline can be, seen as health risk towards our health. So if you were born in the 80s like me, you would know the significance of pot belly among Nigerian men. So, but anyway, if you were not born in the 80s, I'm going to tell you a little story. Once upon a time in Nigeria, big belly is equal to big flex. I mean, if you have a well rounded, well fed belly, people don't see health risk. People see prosperity. They see wealth. They see money. I mean, oh God, they chop large. But fast forward to this day, doctors don't really call it what we usually call it back in the day, evidence of good living. They call it metabolic syndrome. What you had. It turns out that, this pot belly that happens to be, a symbol of success among men, turned out to be a warning sign for diabetes, high blood pressure, and cardiovascular health. So today we are going to be talking about this in depth and how these kind of things can pose a risk to our health. So we are going to be talking about why is waist size so important among Nigerian men and what is the danger, surrounding this enjoyment belly, and most importantly, how can we help ourselves, reduce our waist sizes so that it doesn't pose health risks to our health. So if this video resonates with you, then stay tuned. In addition, I am going to be measuring my own waistline. Let's see if I am in the danger zone or in the safe zone. All right. Growing up in Nigeria back in the day, we all saw it. Big men, big belly. It wasn't just common, it was practically respected. I mean, if you have big belly, you are being seen as someone that eats so well. You have money, and, you are rich, and life is so sweet. But fast forward to this day, science came with its receipts and invoices, and they are telling you, excuse me, Yoga, just wait there, like police on a checkpoint, They are trying to tell you that, that big belly is not extra amala and the wedu. It is not a goosey soup. In fact, it's not suya and ofen salad or even jollof rice. And you kind of wonder then what it is. They are trying to tell you that it is a one-way ticket, to some serious health problems. And now, doctors look at waist circumference, as a basic metric to diagnose metabolic syndrome. That means if your waist is too big, you are most likely to have diabetes mellitus, a situation where your blood sugar is messing up in your body. High blood pressure, a situation where your heart, is working harder than it's supposed to do, and cardiovascular health, a situation where your arteries, might be blocked, or might be affected, somewhere. That is big wahala, So basically, your pot belly is plotting some kind of evil against you, Okay, time for a challenge. We are going to call it Measure My Waist Challenge, okay? So we are going to be measuring our waist now. So grab your tape and let's measure our waist and see where we stand, if we are on a danger zone or if we are on a safe zone. So I'm going to be measuring my own alongside with you guys. So this is what it looks like. So this is what my looks like, okay? Now let's see what it is. I'm not gonna, okay, so I have 32 inches and 81 centimeter. So if you have measured your waistline, alongside with me, and you find yourself, if you find your waistline, if you are a man and you find your waistline to be above 40 inches or 102 centimeter, that means that is a red flag for you, okay? And if you are a woman and you also measured your waistline right now and it is above 35 inches, or 88 centimeter, that means that is a red flag for you, and you need to rethink your lifestyle. Anyway, if your waistline, is in the corresponding value, congratulations, you are really doing a good job. If not, don't worry about it. Don't freak out, because I've got some tips for you. All right, your waistline is not in the corresponding value. Don't freak out. Here are tips, that can help you minimize your waist size and bring them to the corresponding value. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't eat your favorite food. I beg, who can resist jollof rice? Who can resist ofen salad? Don't even go there. The most important thing is to find balance. So let's start with tip number one. Portion control is the key. Portion control is very important. Here, you don't have to starve yourself at all. You don't have to say, no, I'm not going to eat. You can eat as you eat. If you eat 3 times a day, eat 3 times a day. But the main thing here is to, minimize the mountain of food that you put on your plate. Instead of putting more carbs, add more veggies to it and more protein to it. It will do you a whole lot of good. And with time, you will start seeing results. Tip number two, cut down on sugary drinks. Oh my God, soda, malt, all those juice that they sell to you, telling you that they are natural juice. Stop it, because our culture is the fact that is in this way. We kind of, when we are eating at every point in time, even at night, we want something to wash it down. And you hear people saying, I want a bottle of beer, I want a bottle of malt, I want a bottle of this, I want a bottle of this, and that to wash down their food. But these things, you will be surprised that they are adding more fat, to your belly, and that is what is making your belly grow. So instead of this kind of drinks, look out for healthier drinks like water, will do you a whole lot of good, because water doesn't have calories. Or look out for, things like Zobo. Zobo is good, but be very careful the Zobo that is sold on the streets, because they add artificial flavor to it. I was in Nigeria last Christmas, and I realized that they add artificial flavor, because that was what I drink most of the time. And instead, I told them that I want it to be done in the house. So I had to, like, start preparing my own Zobo because of that artificial drink, because that artificial flavor is really what is also one of the culprits. So be very careful with it. So, tip number three, move your body. Move your body as much as you can. Exercise doesn't have to be boring. I can imagine a man in his 40s telling you, oh, me, wear gym things, and then gym gear, and then run on the street. You don't really have to go to the gym, you don't really have to run on the street. But the thing is that you can do it in the comfort of your own home. But you can also make your wife your gym buddy, or maybe your exercise buddy. You can dance. Just put on your Afro music, your favorite Afro beats music, and then dance to it until you start sweating. You can do this with your wife alongside with you, which is really very good thing and very funny, to do. So try it out, and you will see that you are not only, increasing blood circulation, you are not only minimizing your risk of high blood pressure, minimizing your risk of cardiovascular disease, you are also minimizing stress. Because when you are exercising your body, you are kind of activating happy hormones like serotonin and dopamine. This is really very, very nice, and it's something that you should try, and you will see it will work for you. Then, tip number four is sleep well and stress less. We know that things are really not too good in Nigeria. Things are really too bad, and people are really stressed out. But the thing is that you have to find a balance. Like I said, when you don't sleep enough, fat, your body holds on to fat. It makes you, and when you stress so much, it makes you eat so much. So the thing is, take life JJ, and find a way to minimize your stress so that you, because the thing is that if you were like, if you were under stress, the probability that you will get, high blood pressure is there. The probability that you will get, cardiovascular health issues is there. So, but when you minimize stress, you will say that you are just using one stone to kill two birds. So take life, JJ, to enjoy your life, more. Another thing is, don't wait, which is number 5. Don't wait for the doctors to shout. You don't have to wait until you start having signs of diabetes mellitus before you start running to the doctor. You don't have to wait until you start having, your pain, in your chest before you start running to the doctor. Because the thing is that if you if you go for a health check, it will do you a whole lot of good, because prevention, early prevention is better than that expensive, treatment, which is not going to be good for you, especially in a country where we don't have health insurance. So that money that you are going to use in doing a checkup, will be lesser than the money you're going to be using, to cure yourself. And imagine you have like suffered, during your young age to gather money that you can use to really enjoy your life and start, traveling the world and enjoying, because now you are freer, and then it is, you will now be using it to take care of yourself with diabetes and high blood pressure and cardiovascular health. No, for me, that is not enjoyment. So make sure that health screening is a priority in your list. Final take before I go. Does big belly equal to big money? Maybe back in the day, but now big belly is equal to big hospital bills. That's sad. The goal here is not to be skinny, but to be healthy. Okay. So you can still enjoy all your favorite food, do all the things that you want in the right sense of it. Most importantly, eat wise and smart. This is really very, very important. Move your body as much as you can to make sure you are keeping that waistline in check. Look for exercise buddy or somebody, who is very close to you and who can always be there for you, to tag along in your journey. It will do you a whole lot of good. Practice most of the tips that I mentioned in this video, and you will see results in less than no time. Thank you for coming by once again. Now, before you go, let me know on the comment section below, what was your waistline? Are you in the safe zone or in the danger zone? Let's talk about it on the comment section below. And please don't forget to like this video, share this video with people who might be interested in it. Subscribe to my channel for more fun health talk. Thank you for coming by once again. Stay healthy, stay beautiful and amazing. Ciao.